capitalizing those lessons to improve performance.
Fort Polk, Louisiana, one of the Army's premier training centers. The 3,500 soldiers of this Army brigade are spending 2 weeks fighting simulated battles. One of the most important things they'll learn here is how to evaluate their own performance in a standard Army procedure called an after-action review, AAR.
An after-action review is a gathering of participants at the end of an operation, perhaps on a hillside, in a classroom, under a shade tree, to discuss what did we set out to do? What did we actually do? And why was there a difference?
The goal of an AAR is to identify what was done successfully and needs to be sustained, and what was done unsuccessfully and must be improved.
The thing that we're going to focus on today is how we can improve areas that are weak or need fine-tuning.
The Army Manual for conducting AARs contains a set of practical guidelines. Guidelines any business can apply to reviewing its own projects.
Okay, before we start, let me go over
AARs are conducted as soon as possible after the conclusion of an operation, so that mistakes that are identified can be immediately addressed.
An AAR provides immediate feedback for units because they'll learn the lessons right there, and then the next night they go out, they can immediately apply it. We got a concept sketch for where we were.
AARs must be moderated by a facilitator. In the Army, the facilitator is either the unit commander or one of his superiors, to free the commander to participate more fully, discuss his own actions. AARs must include all key participants in an operation. Low-level AARs include every foot soldier in the unit, the Army's frontline workers. Higher-level AARs include only captains, majors, and lieutenant colonels, the Army's middle managers.
If all else went wrong, we had a tank team assigned to us.
the Bravo Company mission. You see right here.
The procedure at AARs has been standardized. The facilitator breaks the mission down by functional areas. He directs questions to the different functional specialists about each step in the mission. What was the intent? What was actually accomplished? How do we sustain what we did right and improve what we did wrong?
The area is the one that clears it, and all the other guys who are going in.
That's all going on at the same time too, but I'm talking about...
The process is sometimes contentious. The facilitator must keep the discussion professional.
What do we got to do?
Keep the focus on learning after doing.
So we're doing... I see you shaking your head, but I think that's...
AARs are done consistently, after every mission, by every unit, no matter what its position in the hierarchy. The findings that emerge at AARs are always recorded by a designated secretary and by the soldiers themselves to help them utilize what they've learned.
What could have gotten into your position?
Most important, AARs require a special kind of climate where frank expression is critical, where people feel free to admit their own mistakes.
You're shaking your head there, Evan.
Yes, sir. We have a checklist. I just got so wrapped up in doing so many other things that it just, you know.
How about also?
Where they also feel free to criticize the performance of their superiors.
The urgency isn't there, sir. Got to move faster.
So you're talking leader supervision.
That's what I'm saying, sir. Leader supervision.
Cool. Is that it?
That's exactly what I'm saying, sir.
Okay.
To encourage candor, AAR records are kept separate from the Army's personnel evaluation system.
For their benefit, and
Admitting a mistake at an AAR does not damage a soldier's career.
And that's where all the main effort.
I think one of the reasons why we are able to talk so frankly with superiors is that the superiors have set the conditions that they don't want to hear the answer that they want to hear. They want to hear what is truly the problem or what you are truly thinking. And if they find out that you are less than full honest or hiding a fact, recently that has been a death to your career. The integrity and the candor of everyone in the Army is probably the most important thing. Because if you don't have that, then you cannot have the open learning that we have here.